सभी को चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। हैप्पी सीए डे। 1 जुलाई 2023 आज की तारीख विशेष है क्योंकि आज ही के दिन 1949 में इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स ऑफ इंडिया की स्थापना हुई थी और आज हमारा प्यारा इंस्टीट्यूट अपनी स्थापना के 75वें वर्ष में प्रवेश कर रहा है। बहुत बहुत बधाई। राष्ट्रपति श्रीमती द्रौपदी मुर्मू स्वागत कीजिए एजुकेट ICI। रंजीत कुमार अग्रवाल वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ICI। डॉक्टर देवाशीष मित्रा इमीडिएट पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट ICI। डॉक्टर जय कुमार बात्रा सचिव ICI और CA गौरव गर्ग चेयरमैन NIRC ऑफ ICI। राष्ट्रपति जी से निवेदन है दीप विद्या और कला की देवी मां सरस्वती का आशीर्वाद हमें मिल चुका है और अब मैं अनुरोध करूंगा CA अनिकेत सुनील तलाती प्रेसिडेंट ICI से कि समारोह के मुख्य अतिथि राष्ट्रपति महोदय को सम्मानित करें। राष्ट्रपति देश के प्रथम नागरिक होते हैं, तीनों सेनाओं के मुखिया, संविधान के रक्षक। श्रीमती द्रौपदी मुर्मू वो सोने of 20 June 1958 in Odisha, Madam Draupadi Murmu has devoted her life to empower the marginalized sections of the society and deepen the development. 75वें चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट दिवस पर आपकी गरिमामय उपस्थिति के लिए माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदय आपका बहुत बहुत आभार। और अब स्वागत संबोधन के लिए मैं निवेदन करूंगा CA डॉक्टर जय कुमार बात्रा जी से, सचिव ICI। मातृदेवो भव, पितृदेवो भव, आचार्य देवो भव, अतिथि देवो भव। This is the shloka taken from Taittiriya Upanishad. It says, honor your mother as God, honor your father as God,
teacher as God and honor your guest as God. With this word, following the tradition of culture, ethos, ethics, values of our great country India, on behalf of welcome to our most valued invited chief guest, the first citizen of India, President of India, Shrimati Draupadi Murmu ji. We are extremely privileged to have with us the Honorable Minister of State for Corporate Affairs, to welcome our Honorable President, C.A. Aniket Sunil Talati ji. I also extend my warm welcome to the Honorable Vice President of ICI, C.A. Ranjit Kumar Agarwal ji. We are the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is a statutory body established of India is a statutory body established under the Act of Parliament by the Chartered Accountants Act 1949. And this is the day we should remember, we should recall, we should pay homage to all our forefathers who have done significant contribution for the growth and development of the accountancy profession in India. The profession of chartered accountancy is the most reputed, respected, rewarded, renowned profession, which is the globally trusted profession across the world. And today, ICI is known for its excellence in technical and ethical issues, maintaining and sustaining the stringent examination and education standards. India, at ICI, we follow the G20 theme, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, one future. And it marks the Amrit Kaal, beginning from the 75th anniversary of India's independence from 15th August 2022, and it will last. It will lead to the centenary of India's independence. Hoping for the prosperous, inclusive, developed society, making India Atmanirbhar Bharat, the Vishwa Guru Bharat. Economic development of the country. Like this, in ICI, I follow your ICI, my ICI, our ICI, one ICI, two ICI. Our ICI, my ICI, one ICI, new ICI with excellence, ethics, independence, integrity, intelligence, strategy, sustainability, technology, transparency, trust, and transformation. I'm very sure the ICI will continue to be the custodian of the public interest and national welfare as a partner in nation building. And with these words, I welcome all the dignitaries on the dais, Honorable President of India, Honorable State for Finance, President, Chairman NIRC, all distinguished Central Council members, all distinguished Regional Council members, the Chairman of the Regional Councils, all government nominees which are here to be a part of this momentous occasion. I also welcome all our past presidents and past council members, all officials, senior officials from the Office of Honorable President of India, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, other statutory and regulatory bodies, professional institutions under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, represented from the media, and all my students, other members who are here to be part of this joyous moment of occasion, and all those who are facing this ceremony through virtual mode. With these words, you all to this joyous occasion of 70th. Thank you very much. I
Thank you very much, CA Dr. Jay Kumar Batra. I would like to request now CA Ranjit Kumar Agarwal, respected Vice President ICI, for his address on the occasion of 75th Chartered Accountants Day.
विश्व के सबसे बड़े लोकतंत्र भारत के राष्ट्रपति महोदय, आपका इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ चार्टर अकाउंटेंट ऑफ इंडिया की 75वीं सालगिरह में स्वागत है। ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर, आवर प्रेसिडेंट अनिकेत तलाती, इमीडिएट पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट देवाशीष मित्रा, our secretary Jay Batra, chairman of the NIRC, all the distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome all of you in this very, very historical day, which we are celebrating today as a 75th foundation day of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. 1947, when our country got independence, a need was felt how to augment the revenue of this country, how to set the financial discipline in this country, and how to set the professional standards in this country. And the vision of our forefather, that point of time, within the next 2 years, in 1st of July 1949, a body was formed, and that body was Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. That point of time, there was no existence of IITs or IIM. And the kind of sheer knowledge these professionals have, the forefather thought the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, the chartered accountant of this country, can guide India into the growth and development of this country. And on 15th of August 1949, the institute felt what should be the vision of this institute, what should be the logo of this institute. And one of our members approached Rishi Aurobindo, and Rishi Aurobindo gave the emblem which you can see today. The emblem given by the Rishi Aurobindo, which we have adopted on 15th of August 1949, Ya Esu Suptesu Jaganti. The Garuda, the eagle, flying above the sky, four-sidedness, sharp eye, and that was with the vision and the character of the chartered accountant. That's why this eagle or Garuda was adopted by the institute. Our first president of country, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, ICI building, after this coming of the Bharat, which we call Bharat, the state of Odisha, as a minister of state for welcome, madam, in this largest accounting body of the institute. The way this country is growing, $3.5 trillion, youngest population of the world, more than 7% growth, and the kind of technology has advanced in this country, the growth and the development. That is called UDI, Double Identification Number. Now, so the institute thought how to prohibit that, and the UDI was formed. But now the concept of UDI has become so vast. Now this institute has the monitoring aspect. They are monitoring which chartered accountant are giving what kind of service. We know what you are fetching, but we don't want to know whom you are fetching. And with this data, we are in a position to help the government to frame the legislation and the policy of this country, how the chartered accountants who are contributing immensely in this country can contribute in the growth and development. I can see today by standing here, it's a momentous occasion, at the same time it's an emotional moment also for all of us. What should be the ICI, which we have seen in last 75 years? What should be the vision of the next 25 years? How you and we can perceive what should be our institute in next 25 years? We have 8 billion people in this planet, 200 countries, 182 accounting body of the world. And there are only 3 million, 30 lakh chartered accountants in this entire world. And we as an institute are 40%, 14% of this 3 million chartered accountant of this world. So the kind of young population we have, the vision of this institute, I can perceive the hard work, the young population, and the kind of commitment the Indian people have. I can foresee this institute in next 25 years can lead the entire accounting profession of the world. I have only 3 things to say: quality, credibility, and consistency. These are the 3 virtues we are working in last 75 years, and with the same virtue, we want to work for next 25 years. And by standing here, I want to see this institute when I will not be there. When my son asks somebody, what was your father? So he should say proudly, my father was the member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Thank you.
Thank you very much, CA Ranjit Kumar Agarwalji. And now I would like to invite someone who embodies 75 years of ICI journey. His father sat in the CA examination in 1949. His grandfather. His father served as the president of the institute, and now he is the 3rd generation under whose leadership ICI is growing from strength to strength. Please welcome CA Aniket Sunil.
Respected Rashtrapati Ji, the chief guest for the 75th Foundation Day, or as we call it very fondly, Chartered Accountants Day, the first citizen of India, somebody who is the pride of India, Madam Srimati Draupadi Murmu Ji, I welcome you on behalf of the institute. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion. The guest of honor, the Honorable Union Minister of State in the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Shri Rao Inderjit Singh Ji. Sir, thank you for gracing this occasion. Ministry of Corporate Affairs is the parent ministry for the institute, and we function under the administrative control of the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, and it's wonderful to have your patronage on this historic day. The Honorable Vice President of the Institute, C. Ranjit Kumar Agarwalji, the immediate past President, Debashish Mitraji, galaxy of past presidents who are seated here, the Chairman of NIRC, Secretary ICI, my colleagues in the Council who had the opportunity to introduce Honorable Madam with just before we entered this hall, and the Central Council truly represents mini India. We have council members from the north, till all the way down in Chennai, Karnataka, Hyderabad and Visakhapatnam, from west in Gujarat, from Baroda and Ahmedabad, right up to the east in Guwahati, and all the Central Council members join in this historic celebration, so I welcome all of them. The regional council members in all 5 regions who are watching this program live. 168 branches, yes, that is the size of the institute today, 168 branches across India, 80 overseas chapters and representatives representative offices who are equally excited, Madam, to hear your address and motivation for the profession of chartered accountancy. To all the dignitaries who are of the dais, officials from the President's office, from the MCA, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's a matter of honor and privilege for me to address on this momentous occasion of the 75th Foundation Day of the Institute. And yes, it's a matter of personal reflection for me, as was rightly mentioned, as my journey with the Institute, though my age is not 75, but the history which started with the grandfather giving the first exam in 1949, the very first examination, as it was called, happened to come all India first, served the council for 9 years. Honorable President in 2007, and today, I think destiny has been truly kind to me that I got the opportunity to preside over this council, which is one of the finest councils in the history, the 25th Council of the Institute, and representing, Madam, today, close to 4 lakh chartered accountants and over 8 lakh active students. So, Madam, on behalf of the 12 lakh family, thank you for gracing us. As was mentioned, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India was established in the year 1949. The Act was passed by the Constituent Assembly on 9th of April 1949. It received the assent of the Governor General on 1st of May 1949 and was constituted on 1st of July 1949 as an autonomous body to regulate the profession of chartered accountancy. Our journey has been a testament of our growth. Our presence today has expanded from, Madam, 1,600 members who joined the Institute in 1949. And by the end of the year, there were close to 2,000 students pursuing chartered accountancy. And today, what I'm delighted to mention to you, to the Honorable Guest of Honor and the entire membership, is that back then, our membership and student came from a few hundred zip codes or postal codes or PIN codes, as we call them. And today, as I address you on 1st of July 2023, I'm delighted to mention that we have students and members from close to 17,000 zip codes in this country, 17,000 of the 19,000. And Madam, therefore, that it has lost beyond. Every student in any part of the country can pursue his dream to become a chartered accountant. It is still, very proudly, I can say, one of the most affordable professional courses in the world. And even today, when a girl or a boy qualifies and becomes a chartered accountant, the parents cry unconsolably because they know for a fact that the destiny of not just their child, but their entire family is going to change forever. And getting Honorable Madam, I'm delighted to mention to you that today we had the council meeting, and in that we have released a policy that the council is determined to implement in the next 2 years. That though we have presence in more than 300 districts of India, through our branches, regional councils, study circles, study chapters, and study groups, it is the aim and the commitment of this council that in the next 2 years, Madam, we will have a reading room facility in all 700 districts of India. That is the institution. Madam, today in the council meeting, we have also decided that starting today, the forensic standards, the Institute has been long known for accounting standards, auditing standards, ethical standards, valuation standards, which have been developed and are internationally benchmarked. But today, from 1st of July, as forensics is getting more and more important, the forensic accounting and investigation standards have been made mandatory. We have also resolved, and we are working very closely with the Office of the Honorable CLAT to see how accounting can be truly transformed at local government and self-government level in every panchayat and every municipal body. Madam, I'm extremely delighted to mention that besides the role that we play for the chartered accountants and the chartered accountant students, APJ Abdul Kalam ji the Honorable Past President of India, in one of his addresses, gave us one line by mentioning chartered accountants as partners in nation building. And that is one virtue that all of us have taken to heart. And it is with this intention, Madam, that we carry out activities not just for membership and students, but we carry out a finance and tax literacy drive, Vidya Gyan ICI Ka Abhiyan, where we try and educate the common man about the importance of finance and tax, and especially with digital transactions and digital form of payment gaining so much traction. I believe it is incumbent upon all of us as professionals to make sure that the society and the general public are not in any way disarmed or disadvantaged by this and made a victim by some people who have some unintended causes. And therefore, because of this, we have the finance and tax literacy drive. We also, Madam, promote the MSME. And last year, as it was 75th year of India's independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, we decided that for 75 days, through 75 cities, traversing 22,000 kilometers, we ran a MSME Yatra. And I'm delighted to mention that post the Yatra, the MSME registrations, which were close to 1 crore, would reach a number of 1.6 crores. And a huge effort was made by to spread awareness with regards to MSME registration. Madam, we also today focus not just on financial matters, but non-financial reporting. And as the world is looking towards sustainability, the Institute has set up the Sustainability Reporting Standards Board. And today, along with financial reporting, we are focusing on non-financial reporting and means of sustainability and going green. It was a matter of great pride for us last year to organize and host the 21st World Congress of Accountants, which was attended by more than 10,000 participants.
Taxi, Oniket Sunil, Talagiti, Mansur Asim, ICAI, अन्य पदाधिकारीगण ICAI